Hello everyone, this is Heroes Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Legendary Babylon Let's Play. We continue for episode 7 as we left off with the siege of Susa. So we have them kind of cornered. We're going to target their outpost garrison reinforcements. They have another one general reinforcement down here, but that's not really one for concern. There's almost no one inside since we chased everyone off from the previous fight. Let's fight this. So just judging by the outpost location and the other force, the reinforcement closer to our spawning point should be the one with the outpost, and the one that's kind of farther away from us should be the one general, because it's on the other side of the settlement. This is fine. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this group is going to be from the outposts, and this group is from the one general that kind of slipped away in the previous fight. We need to set this up. Reinforcements happens to the right of the point. So basically it should come from this area. I think it has like 5 range unit and 5 melee unit. We're just gonna set up our slingers with direct shot. Kind of cover that initial entryway. And then we have our javelins.
Nothing can stop us.
Right next to the starting location to get maximum damage. I'll throw a couple fodder unit here just to delay any sort of enemy charge into them.
Spearmen.
We don't actually really want to engage them in a physical fight. We want to just kind of run them down.
With pride. Look at them trembling behind their wall.
Now, if I'm correct, and that is just that one general, I'm gonna have our chariot go kite it and just try to use some direct shots to shoot it down. Might have to micro that a little bit, which is a little bit annoying, but can't really do anything else about that. We'll try to engage them from the other side with our melee. This is our charge unit. I'll just sit pretty with them, and this should be pretty easy. Let's start. Charge that right in. Unleash the javelin. Just bloody murder everyone. Charge into that, charge into that. Cavalry go pick off easy targets from the side. Push forward.
On we go.
Actually, why don't we just come over here? They're just trying to get inside the settlement, which we will not let them do. Get a body on each of the range unit. How is our chariot doing over here? Oh, don't let him slip towards tower range.
Drive us onwards. Clubs.
Okay, where's our cavalry? Don't let them get inside.
No, death will not take.
Where's their one unit inside? Can't tell. Oh, he's routed. Charge him. Only get an army loss. There we go. Shattered automatically. We should get the win. Nice and easy. Unlike the delegate value that they gave us. I mean, they simply gave us too much opportunity. They did the recruitment with the extra army outside. We got to pull their original garrison out, and that's the only unit that's left. And then the rest was just targeting that outpost group.
Bask in our shared triumph, men. I had plans
One
for
more
this
settlement, and this faction would be wiped.
I seek long-term solutions.
It's a sacred land, and we got our ambition finished as well. Mason's Pick. Administrative Ledger. Got a couple items.
They call me King of Babylon, and that is who I am.
I don't think we need 6 points of influence. Outpost construction costs. Workforce costs for administration buildings. Religious outposts. Let's just do 15% for all. Sounds better. Let's see. They went ahead and got this to tier 5, which is bit overkill. There's no bronze recruitment here. The regional unit. Bonus against shield. Pretty decent offensive and defensive unit. Well balanced. Not a lot of formation on this. Veteran Vanguard. This is sort of the glass cannon.
I am prepared.
Alright, we have the tier 3, but this is the tier 4 version. I think we definitely want to go with the upgrade. Gonna kick him. Also, a couple of these higher tier unit, they have both 120. If I want 2 of the chargers, I think I say goodbye to one of the spears. Well, they have almost as much lethality as the club. We might actually just keep these. They work well for us.
I am a Kazakh.
Alright, so their stats can go up 5 points each. But I think he is the odd man out, being a tier 1 sword shield unit.
Caution is a virtue, enabling survival.
Alright, we go for 2 of these. I like their high charge bonus.
We need more men.
They're going to be a bit more glass cannon for sure. This is the other option. Slightly less lethality. Very high damage, less charge. They just have a little bit more defensive options. But I probably don't need them for the defensive option. So I think it's fine. Yeah, actually like these spears a lot. High lethality, 120 unit. Sure, the melee attack is low. Like, we can just think of these guys as the base, the floor hit rate is 10%. Just charge them in. Decent charge bonus as well. Super cheap. Not a bad unit. That's why I guess we're keeping the 3. They can be great at chasing down enemy range units, I think. This is more charging into enemy frontline, especially heavily armored enemy unit. They can help soften them up. Alright, so that's that. We picked up Tronga Zembel. Increase the siege time. Legitimacy added. Don't want that. We want... Ooh, they're still around.
Your heartless cause
They're
revolts me.
gonna raid this and damage it. And then we're gonna have to spend a bunch to fix it. Okay, the shrine's right there, so we're gonna put our shrine right here too. This one's actually food producing. And then we will put the upkeep reduction 10%, you know, resource 1 there. We got the recruitment through, so we don't need this anymore. We want to put in one of these. Yeah, options for gold for everywhere. It's definitely maybe worth considering. Wind tool farm. So two more buildings for resource, which is what these will be, plus the translator quarter, 3, 4th slot, probably that, and then translator goes away, and then we can get maybe one of the temples. We'll see what happens. Oh, I have their land. I can put my son in here. That was our court action for the turn. We got declared war on by the Elamite invaders. I don't know where they are now, but I guess they could possibly raid us somewhere, but right now I don't really see them. It's pretty interior and safe. I actually think we should make this garrison stronger first. Or actually, we should wait until it gets a little bit cheaper. We probably will wait and add a temple. And this.
I have carried the burden of my duty for a long time.
I don't think Dad needs any help here. This one does have the additional outposts, but we can go for that first. And then turn around and fight them.
Not surprising.
I think it wouldn't be too difficult.
The future belongs to us.
Instead, we might be thinking about either how to take this, or just let Dad come back to this, and then we take this. Basically, we should land back. Not a huge fan of some of the units we have. Maybe we just go for upgrades.
Find land.
Dump some units here.
I take care of problems. Bag of gold or bronze blade? Explore the region. A welcome respite.
Bright ideas for dull problems.
Still like the cavalry quite a bit.
We must stand together.
We'll dump some units and then go here to recruit. Not so much of a fan of this anymore. I don't think it's actually doing what it seems to be promising. We'll get ourselves a legitimacy monument or something like that. Actually, they already built one. We'll find something to build. Even if it's just like the scouting outpost with 3 extra garrison unit, that'd be okay. Yeah, we're waiting on both of these. Yeah, these invaders don't really know where they are. Prayer duration gone up, happiness from temple. I think we can grab that. Unless we want to go for military ones, which we did mention as well. Cheaper upkeep, Tier 3 units, extra recruitment slot. Tier 4 units, upkeep discounts. Just a lot of different upkeep reduction. We're target a 2 plot. I wonder who is doing it. Trying to depose us. Only 2% now. Want to know your other plot as well, but I guess no rush.
Watching crops grow is more interesting than this.
Give me my points first. This is maxed out. Now we can focus on military. Now these laws are taking quite a long time. We can also make Grand into Divine Law, boosting their effect, getting a victory point. So we want to do things like this one, for example. Super positive, top tier everything. Once we get it, we make it a Divine Law. Look at our armies first. Got his recruitment.
About as much.
We're just gonna rush this one.
Quite predictable.
We're gonna have to go for this first.
Men, move out.
Gonna give him a little bit of time to recruit,
Begone,
but
foul usurper!
I don't think it's gonna make any difference. $588, that's a little pricey. I could do the temple first. We'll just follow the Grand Temple and just copy the same one. The bonuses are the same for all temple. There's nothing unique about that. We're just getting more favor. It does need it. Another benefit of building the temple is that we have the Royal Decree that gives us workforce back, so we should have enough to build the other building that we want right next turn. There's no desert here. Let's just build this. A little default garrison being added. The refugee camp, not really cutting it.
Yes, yes.
All
I
right,
am destined
so
to rule.
I'm not a huge fan of these spearmen. I think we actually dump all of them here.
Wide awake.
I'll take a 4th cavalry. I don't think that's a bad idea.
Dreams aplenty.
And then I'm going to move this group to the bronze producing region where we get recruitment bonuses. And then we're going to recruit some units there. Not sure exactly what. Oh, we could get a few more of the 50% skirmishers. He's gonna come
How
with
long
us.
will the world last?
Give me... We'll take some of the more variety units off of him and try to standardize him a little bit more.
The men need rest. 10,000 correct actions.
Oh, what is our recruitment pool here? Huh. So we actually don't have access to... the javelins anymore. We need this. It's only in the minor counties. Which means I think we drop this. And make this more or less a recruitment site here. Alright, then we pick up some more skirmishers. Alright, sounds good. There's time. We are just waiting for our dad to finish up, and then he's gonna have to walk all the way back to here before we start our war. So we do have some time.
I will unite this land.
True master of the arts.
Oh, almost can vassalize them. Alright, make sure we don't see any of the invaders on the map. At least from the triangle, it seems like they're neutral parties. I don't need 50 gold as much anymore.
What is the news from Babylon?
A lot of actions against us.
Honor and glory. Pray from the heart, men.
Just so that we can touch
True
it.
Master of the arts.
It's only one turn. We'll wait. And then it's another turn for the next tier, I know, but still. Are we gonna have enough? Oh, probably. It's huge growth.
Like the pillar. Soldiers, say your prayers. Who here has military training?
I mean, he probably won a
Replenish
few
the
cavalry
regiments.
himself. This army's still... Ooh, we can get the chargers. Because we're also the king. Probably want
Prince
to
of
upgrade
Ur
this
and
army.
protector of Nippur.
But first we'll take this
Say your
out.
prayers.
And I think we'll just delegate this. Seems like low enough casualties on this.
A flawless martial performance.
Since there is a follow fight at the siege, we want to raise it.
There can be no compromises.
Alright, this is faction wipe for them. So I also think we don't have to waste our time here. We'll have plenty of time to replenish afterwards.
Snatched from the jaws of defeat. I get things done.
Is that faction wipe? Yes, it is. Ooh, got ourselves a choke point plate armor.
Let us fish.
Stamina recovery. 10% speed. We give up some melee defense. Maybe not for us. He might become one of our more speed-focused generals in the future.
Let it be.
Alright, got ourselves the gold. The buildings are great. We're probably just gonna go for this. Need this to hit tier 3 first. Still waiting for that, to be honest. 400 gold. We'll just splurge. Because we just got more sources of gold, so we're fine. Put this down, go for this next. Two workforce. This only costs 1, so that should be okay. Because we'll have another one so that we can build ours. This is in 3 turns as well, so I'll just keep building. Alright, as this is gold, built this here. We can go for a slightly different one. Maybe one that boosts influence, since we have a slight issue with influence. There's no food to be gained here, and happiness is fine. I'm gonna convert this over also to influence. Movement plus melee attack. Okay, so if I had a choice here, we'll go for this one.
Babylon endures.
Yeah, now that feels kind of far. I guess we're only getting it for the food, and then we'll get another one over here later. Alright, time to move him back.
Me and I agreed.
The future belongs to us.
I mean, we can just sit inside.
Summon the city council.
Duty awaits.
I think most likely what will happen when we do start this war with them is that we'll actually throw all 3 army that we currently have north, finish up the north as quickly as possible, then shift everyone south, which I don't think it's that well defended, but they have the troublesome garrison with the outpost situation in both locations, so it's still going to be pretty hard work for one army to take down. Might as well focus on where they have all their armies on the field, take this quickly, and then shift everyone down south afterwards. Let this one expire, because we are done with them. I think we're good to go. Alright, this will be obvious next target.
Bright ideas for dull problems.
Need to start recruiting. Maybe defend here, where as our father come make the offensive push first, and then by the time we're done with Pashmi and move north, he will be ready with his full stack and he can join us. And then if he's not ready in the meantime, he can push back like waves of attack, because we're going to get counterattacked pretty sure. We need to find a faction they're at war with and try to hop into the war through that. Yeah, outposts like this probably get destroyed. Construct something that produces wood. 6 units of chariots. And then we get a special recruitment chariot. 5 units to be added to special recruitment. I'm just not a huge fan of chariots. I think we'll do this. Wood producing. We don't know exactly what these regions produce yet, so we'll have to find out.
I am thinking. Prepare to march.
Morales for a few turns. Not that
I seek a
important.
blessing from the gods. Keep sentries up at all times.
We can start this war next turn.
Things could be worse.
We must stand together.
Alright, this group is not ready yet. How much gold? 504. We'll do it. It's about a little bit more than a turn worth of gold for us. Not really a big deal.
Fast and strong.
Alright, we want to add... Where's the javelin? We have one already.
Bolster the ranks.
Add 2 more. We can give them one of these chargers first. They should show up every 3 turns, I think, added into the pool. They ignore armor as a part of the armor when they calculate without a 15%. Definitely very good. Bonus against large, 5 points. Discipline, encourage, shoots while moving, has a little ammo. Oh, that's the missile 15%. Melee is 14. Okay. So they throw something as they charge. Flanking attack improved. Increase the melee defense penalty when... So basically the amount of melee defense is reduced on the enemy when they're calculating hit chance. So we also cause morale hits when charging from the front. Don't have to try to rear flank to get that bonus. Good at fighting multiple enemies. Not as fancy as our specialist. Also kind of glass cannon, but that seems to be what the Elamites units are more focused on. I mean, sure. Let's incorporate one of them into our army. And then from these that keep popping up from our passive command... We can grab a few as well. We can grab... These guys are underrated. I think we do want at least one of these. Puts us a 15. Extra slinger, maybe? Probably want to remove this unit.
I seek comrades with vision.
Yeah, we'll move the Canaanite slinger away.
Everybody has their duty. Sound marching horns. March in column.
I know.
And let them recruit 2 more local
Soldiers,
units next
join
turn.
with me.
Although I'm not sure what we want to get them. Honestly, we'll be happy to just pick up a couple more of these, but looking like we're getting more regional. Frontline charging units, we have 1. Maybe we get him a couple partners so he doesn't have to charge in alone. Similar. Maybe 2x. A little bit more flexible.
Your
Pick that up.
hearts sing for blood? Come then.
Alright,
How
then
long will the world last?
he might pick up a few more units as well. I
Take
might let
them,
him pick up
feed
one of
them,
these just to
train
give him
them.
some flexibility in terms of instant sieging. We're gonna push this up pretty high. But that can wait. That doesn't happen right. It happens like instantly. We don't have to do it right now. Alright, we've gone down the experience from battle. We'll just do the tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, and then all units. Converting religious building generates gold. Can't we just keep converting every turn? And then keep making money? This seems super broken, by the way. Failed to remove us from the position of king.
Ceremonial dress is so...
He's gonna end up
bulky.
blackmailing us though, but that's fine. Wait, we have extra one.
So, these are the latest developments. Anyway,
I mean, this is not done, and plus we don't have the population for it. I hope there's not a lot of invaders coming from this region, because it's only 2 outposts. We can't really increase defense. There's 3 buildings I want to build here, so I can't really put a garrison building in. Leaving an army this far in the back also doesn't seem like a great option. I know they toned down the invaders spawning compared to the Pharaoh base game, but still really haven't experienced it. So don't know how good or bad it is.
By the will
Did we
of the
end up
gods,
by
you are
default
chosen
onto the throne?
to reign
Because we
over
have the
these
highest legitimacy.
bountiful land
We weren't even trying.
along the mighty rivers Tigris and Euphrates. To become a leader of man and beast. A true king of the universe.
Alright, Civil War end, and we won even though we didn't actually actively participate in it. We just had the most legitimacy at the end of the war amongst factions with the same culture. Now we need to maintain our legitimacy at a level where no one can reach more than 75% of it, and therefore they will not be able to trigger a civil war, and then we can remain in our stead. Let's see, what powers do we want? We gotta plan this out actually, because each tier, like if we choose a low tier royal power here, we can't use the same one for high tier. Keep adding competency points to build up strong generals. Target neighboring faction loses 10 happiness. See, this I feel like is weak. This we can put on early. Pay gold to disband an army. Ooh. That feels pretty cool. Rush construction, to be honest, not so attractive. So I think the 2 that we take is rush construction. And definitely this happiness one, which I don't think is that great either. Oh, we can... Do we not get this by being the king of Elam? Feels like that's something our son should get access to. We are the unfortunate? What have we done to deserve that title? Where are we on the map? There we are. We went way south there.
The whole world bows to me.
We didn't get that weapon. We also don't have the They also took away our item. Right, we started out with the key of divine wisdom. Is it because we are now king of the universe that we are no longer also the king of Babylon? Oh, they took away both positions from our son. Okay, so we can technically give it to our other general, basically. Huh. We're supposed to give it away to competitors. I think I would rather keep this position in the family. We don't have our second son coming of age until 6 more years. These are things that's recorded what we done during our rule. Huh, interesting.
King of the universe.
Kershaw, you are a waste of my time!
They are at a war, which is great. We can get a little bit of
How long will this may be dull?
diplomatic
But I prefer
points. $5.8. We can use this to vassalize them. Has a source of stone, but not a big problem. So we can technically find our husband a wife. I assume she would be his daughter? Oh, whittled. Whittled is +2. Never married is +3. That's a lot for this marriage. Seems like I can't trade any of that. Gives us a little bit of pity stone. I mean, sure, that's fine.
You are not fit to rule by yourself.
Okay, so someone can leave our faction, become their scion, and then we take the faction back. So basically we can force our second son to take over that faction, basically, in the future.
Enough with your pestering.
So we know where the invaders are.
He wants me? Well, tough.
They have a pretty interesting province here. Bronzestone food. And they go farther north and they only have a piece of this. We definitely gain a lot more diplomatic vision there.
High as the gods. We made the gods smile today. Always look at the big picture. As
Can't
king of
reach
the
them.
universe, I set the future. The road awaits.
Don't see any other army. Getting his-
Marshal
ooh.
prowess!
We lost a recruitment slot.
I need hearty warriors.
Now we get Royal Guard for being the king of the universe. I think we might as well grab one. Loyal to the king. And the effect is what? This is not exactly clear now, is it? It's like, have your commander close by, you activate Royal to the king, and the effect is Royal to the king. But what exactly is the effect? Seems like a good defensive unit to kind of hold position. Right? Defend, retreat, also heroic advance. Charge is not super high, melee defense is super high, 10% lethality, 75% shield with the 20, they don't have the 25.1, but that's still pretty decent. Yeah, we'll incorporate one of those into the army.
I take care of problems.
And that is a
You
problem.
want me? Well, tough.
That's also a problem.
My allegiance lies elsewhere.
Oh, hold on.
Soldiers, attention!
I don't think
Find
an
someone
army that
else.
size can actually threaten
Bag of
us.
gold or bronze blade? Set course.
We're gonna ambush
Concealment
here.
orders. Bother someone else.
They try to go for the outpost, we might be able to catch them. Alright, we can't deal with the south for now. Should be fine.
You have always been the better leader, Adad.
So he wants gold, doesn't care about wood, doesn't care about food. Doesn't have that much to offer us. Has no stone at all. If I throw in like 5 stone. What we need is bronze, really. I don't think he has much. Yeah, gold is very in high demand here. Alright, I'll do this deal just for the
Pleasure doing
bronze. And just to have a continued deal with him.
10,000 correct actions.
One settlement, rather weak. I don't think we care too much
The
about
future
them.
belongs to us.
Adopt into Dynasty or force
How
a spray
long will
on
the
them.
world last?
I rule here, so you will listen to me.
Let's give this one away. Then this one I'm gonna keep for myself. I was gonna... Oh, can we give it to our heir? So is our heir just for King of the Universe empty now?
I welcome all to my court, as long as they show decorum.
Oh, he's still here. Yeah, we get this back.
King of the universe.
We can rush this. We didn't even pay attention to the Civil War, but apparently by the end we had the most legitimacy. I think getting a vassal is fine. They still landed the raid? No, we were pulling away from this.
This is not our fight.
But they're on march, so we can catch them with this army. This actually worked out well.
I rule here, so you will listen to me.
I suspect foul play is afoot.
Why is this? Oh, because we discovered new gods, I think. Already got our slots filled, so.
The finest hour.
I mean, we don't need to give him that unit right now. Oh, I guess we do have a big fight.
Only the bravest should come.
We're gonna pick up our bonus.
The gods demand blood.
We could actually get the other army to come in to fight as well. Let's see what we're dealing with. Farmers, some slingers, 2 charging glass cannon unit that get killed by range. These are the shielded infantry, a bunch of archers, which I think our cavalry can run down. Club user, chariot user. Our side has a lot of fancy units. 3 elite units. Alright, that's fine. No rain.
Triumph will be our legacy.
From my experience so far, it seems like the AI will just put the original army in the middle. Not really care about the reinforcement stat coming in. As much as I would like to go hit them, I don't think we can get a chance to...
Let's show them how weak they are.
If we run this group up...
Fight with pride!
Javelin poised.
Primed for battle.
Fight with pride!
Alright, this is my more defensive group, and this is my more offensive group.
Oh, I've missed the thrill of battle! Step by step! Time to move.
Death comes!
Can we try to catch some of the archers out in the open as they try to move the two groups together? That could be an opening. Aside from that, I'm not sure what else we can do aside from wait until they get together first.
Ever enduring. On we go.
Step! March! Go!
What kind of formation is this?
We ride! At a canter!
This is the end for you.
We can be a little bit more aggressive so we get some shot on their reinforcement army and maybe that will force them to come marching into us.
Set forth! Step by a step!
We march.
These two are maybe slightly more vulnerable, but even then they can quickly turn around their infantry and get to us.
Yeah! Yeah! Steady your blade!
Alright, should be able to get some free shots
The
here.
gods guide us! Nothing can stop us!
Fire back.
Ha! Good thing we brought plenty of stones.
They're just thinking about charging us.
Honor the gods. Time to move.
On the move! For the homeland! Time to move! Blood! We march!
Crack open their skulls.
On we go.
That's just a farmer. Charge it.
Strike them down. Step by step.
On we go!
On the move.
Victory beckons.
On the move!
On the move.
Feels like I can barely stand.
Alright, so we killed the farmers, put the range behind them. Get some flanking charge in there.
Take their heads. Tear through them.
Rain javelins on them!
And then we go attack this group later.
Strike with precision.
Fight with pride!
Time to move.
Aim for their wounds.
Alright, they're all dead.
And you
Save some
go!
ammo.
Step by step.
Bludgeon them.
Ride on! We ride!
Groomed for success.
Just gotta knock that out
There's
first.
no turning this around!
Ready your grip.
Move out! Step by step!
Getting shot at? Okay, we spread out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ride on.
Gotta be openings here. They can't protect that many range units.
No, death will not
They're
take
getting
me.
rained on by their
We
enemy.
Fight with pride!
We ride.
Face my wrath!
Charge up this hill. We'll follow behind.
Get going!
Set up the shots.
By step.
See if they can work on our flank.
Time to move. Make the gods proud.
Alright, we raced one.
That's a
Pull them out.
counter.
Pull them out.
Irkala calls you.
Nothing can stop us! Ever enduring!
javelin
Throwing
into
spears.
this.
Fight with pride.
Ride on!
Alright, engage their
Ever enduring.
infantry.
Pass through them!
Loop around.
Suffering!
I was born for this!
Spur the horses.
Break the
Alright, now flank that.
Spearmen!
Rend their flesh.
Yeah, we'll just have the javelin chase their chariot around.
Glory awaits.
Engage the infantry into everything else.
Tremble before us! Break them!
I hope their archers have bad aim. Strike them down.
On we go!
Alright, javelins get to work.
Throw on command!
Take their heads. Tear through them.
They're so clumped together though.
Born to fight. Break them.
Seize the rubble!
Fight with pride.
Make sure they don't get to bounce back.
Break them!
Shoot at that
Swing
group.
at them! On we go! On the move! On the move!
Alright, they are getting army loss right now.
Take them.
Not a bad fight by our son's unit. Definitely a pretty good bunch.
Our resolve is unyielding.
We should have pretty good
My
replenishment
destiny
with our
unfolds.
shrines. Oh, they got
I
completely
have
wiped.
carried the burden of my duty for a long time.
It's even better than we expected.
A new era to the whole
Alright,
realm.
I'm not gonna actually upgrade him. We're gonna do that at the beginning of next episode. They did march our army here
My
to help
allegiance
defend it,
lies elsewhere.
which means we
They call me
might
King of
not
Babylon,
be able
and
to
that is
take
who I
this
am.
fight right away. Wait a minute, why don't I see? Oh, I guess they're just part of the garrison. They're not going to be listed on the garrison. 22 units? I mean, it's doable.
As king of the universe,
We can maybe see if we can
set the
force
future.
this. But our son can definitely be turned offensive, cut back here. He can start recruiting and then push down to see if anyone needs help. I don't think anyone's
Just
actually
go
strong enough to
away.
take Babylon, but we definitely want to stop any sort of looting in our land. And then we'll see what we can do. So we'll send him to stabilize, we'll send 2 to attack, get these 3 regions up in the northern side finished first, and then we'll just wipe their faction out, and then we'll secure ourselves basically the corner of the map, and then we'll work our way up through the 2 river valley systems until we join the rest of the world. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!